In this video, you will learn how to create 3 types of HTML lists: ordered lists, unordered lists, and definition lists. What you can see here is the basic HTML for a web page, and I'm going to add some of the featured services that this web page offers. I'm going to add them as an ordered list. So the first thing you want to write is OL in brackets, and always include the closing OL. My editor does it for me. You may have to type it out yourself, but that way you don't forget to include it. Then I'm going to add my first list item. In this case, I'm going to type LI, then I'm going to type my list item, Lessons in Chivalry. I also have 3 other list items I want to add, so I add them the same way. I type my LI, and then I add my list item. And there's my other 2 list items. Now if I save this document and switch to my web page, I can reload the web page, and you'll see that I have an ordered list of the 4 items that I added. 1. Lessons in Chivalry. 2. Etiquette lessons taught by a peasant to princess success story. Bodyguard work is number 3, and 4 is pirate booty recovered. However, this doesn't really make sense as an ordered list because we don't do those in order. There's no priority to them. So I'm going to go back and switch it to be an unordered list. This is really simple. All I need to do is change the OL at the top and at the bottom to a UL, and then I can save the document, switch to my web browser, reload, and now it's an unordered list. As you can see, the difference is that unordered lists use a bullet point for the list items, whereas ordered lists use a number. But I want to add a little bit more to this page. I want to add who we are. So let me switch back to my HTML, and I'm going to add in an A-side section to define who we are. Who we are. Now, because this is going to be a definition of terms, I'm going to use a definition list. A definition list is done in HTML just like you might expect with the tag DL and the closing /DL tag. This tells you it's a definition list. There are 2 parts to a definition list, which is slightly different from the ordered and unordered lists. The first part is a definition term, or DT, and I'm going to define the term princess. While you have a term, you also need the definition, so in this case it's the DD, and I'm going to add a definition to my princess. I then have several other terms I want to add, so I do it in the same way. I add a DT and then a DD for each one. So then if I save my document, go back to my web browser and reload, you can see that we have my Who We Are section, which has a definition term of princess, and then the definition, a woman who was born or elevated to the status of heir to the kingdom or ruler of the principality. I also have 3 other definitions that you can see where the definition term is left aligned and the definition itself is indented slightly from the term. You can use your CSS style sheets to change that to be however you would like it. And that's how you use the 3 different types of lists in HTML.